Episode 11. A New Enemy Extended Version. Day 2 of the school's test had finally arrived. All students were tasked with displaying teamwork strategies. Ligo, Weishi, and Filu woke up early, washed, dressed, and began discussing their team strategy. Outside the school building, the mysterious hooded figure awaited them. As they approached, the figure spoke in a calm yet commanding voice. The most important aspect of teamwork lies in the bond and synchronization you share with one another. Without that, you'll falter. Ligo nodded firmly and replied, "We understand. We'll give it everything we have." Meanwhile, Ariano, Earthina, Ishi, and Mikono arrived at their school, joined by Princess Twyla. Twyla stood before them with an air of regality and encouraged them. Unite as one, move as a single, unbreakable force, and you will conquer this trial. The intercom crackled to life, announcing the challenge. All students must demonstrate their team abilities in a battle against the remaining teams. Prepare for Trial 2, Teamwork. Ligo, Weishi, Filu, and their teammates readied themselves, adrenaline coursing through their veins. Ariano, Earthina, Ishi, and Mikono also prepared with unwavering focus. Moments later, all teams were called to individual pods, where they were transported to the battle simulator room. The countdown began. 3, 2, 1, Battle Royale. The simulator's environment materialized into a vast battlefield with rugged terrain, scattered ruins, and towering cliffs. As the fight began, Filu wasted no time. He launched a volley of fireballs at teams 2 and 7 from a distance. Spread out, Ligo commanded, noticing incoming counterattacks. Team 2 and Team 7 retaliated fiercely, sending waves of elemental attacks toward Ligo's team. Weishi, nimble and precise, rolled to evade, while Ligo's electric shield crackled to life, deflecting a barrage of energy blasts. Filu darted around, hurling floating fireballs that danced unpredictably in the air, but his assault was halted when Kyoko and Kyoka from Team 7 sprang their trap. A glowing sigil on the ground erupted beneath Filu's feet, shocking him and encasing him in a water cage. The cage churned violently, sharp jets of water slicing at Filu. Trapped, his fiery abilities were neutralized. "Hold on, Filu, we'll get you out of there," Ligo shouted as he and Weishi sprinted toward him. On the opposite end of the battlefield, Yocho and Boba from Team 2 launched a relentless assault on Team 7, creating chaos. Explosions and shockwaves rippled across the terrain as Tashi of Team 2 faced off against Yakushu of Team 7 in an intense one-on-one duel. Tashi's dark energy swirled around him like a living shadow, while Yakushu radiated a dazzling light that cut through the gloom. Their clash was a breathtaking spectacle, dark and light colliding with deafening roars. Each strike left craters in the ground and illuminated the battlefield. "Focus. We need to free Filu now," Weishi exclaimed, summoning her spirit guardian. Ethereal light enveloped Filu as Weishi's healing powers counteracted some of the damage from the cage. But before they could make further progress, a massive energy blast hurtled toward them. "Not today," Ligo bellowed, thrusting his shield forward. Electricity surged outward, forming a barrier that absorbed the impact of the blast. Sparks flew as Ligo held the shield steady, his muscles straining under the immense pressure. "Filu, listen," Ligo shouted over the chaos. "Heat the water. Boil it. Change its flow." Filu gritted his teeth and began concentrating. Flames erupted around his body as he channeled his energy, heating the water cage. Steam hissed and billowed as the temperature rose, but the cage's attacks continued to slash at him. "This isn't enough," Weishi cried out. Closing her eyes, she reached out to the spirits. "Water spirit, hear me. Aid us." The sky darkened as thunder rumbled in the distance. Rain began to pour, and moments later, the water spirit materialized, a shimmering figure of liquid grace. The spirit extended its hands, absorbing the cage and neutralizing the attack. With a soft ripple, it disappeared into the rain, which ceased as abruptly as it had started. Stunned silence fell over the battlefield. Team 3 had revealed an extraordinary secret, the power of 2 spirits. Gasps of shock echoed among the remaining competitors. Before anyone could react further, a mysterious figure suddenly appeared in the center of the battlefield. Tashi narrowed his eyes. "Who are you? Speak," The man remained silent, a smirk playing on his lips. His calm demeanor was unsettling. Yakushu stepped forward, his light aura flaring. You don't belong here. Leave before I make you. The man's smirk widened, and without uttering a word, he raised a hand. Kyoko and Yocho charged at him, but with a mere wave of his hand, an invisible force sent them flying backward. They landed hard, groaning in pain. Meanwhile, Ariano, Earthina, Ishii, and Mikono's battle against Team 5 raged on. Tukachi of Team 5 used his invisibility ability, shrouding his team in a dense black mist. Ariano's sharp eyes darted around. This mist is a problem. Mikono, can you handle it? Yes, but their invisibility is still tricky, Mikono replied. Summoning his light powers, he unleashed a radiant burst that dispelled the dark mist. As the air cleared, Team 5 launched their multicolored element blast. Flames, ice, and lightning converged into a devastating attack. Shield us, Ishii commanded. Earthina planted her feet and summoned an earth-imbued barrier, forming a protective dome. The blast struck with overwhelming force, cracks forming in the barrier. Ariano countered by generating a powerful air blast that dispersed the remaining energy. We need to turn this around, Ishii said. Earthina, trap them. Ariano, kick up some dust. Mikono, reveal their positions. Following the plan, Ariano created a swirling dust cloud that obscured Team 5's vision. Earthina manipulated the earth to form walls around the battlefield. Mikono's light illuminated the shadows, pinpointing the hidden opponents. Got them, Mikono exclaimed, locking onto their movements. Ariano, Earthina, and Ishii unleashed a coordinated attack, countermeasures. The enemy's attacks were reflected back with triple the force, homing in on their targets. 2 members of Team 5 were knocked out instantly. The remaining 2 members attempted to regroup, but an orange energy wave erupted, revealing their positions and throwing them off balance. As the smoke cleared, another mysterious figure emerged. Ariano stepped forward, glaring at the man. Why are you interfering in our battle? He demanded. The man chuckled darkly. Weaklings like you don't deserve an explanation. None of you can withstand my power. He laughed, a sinister sound that sent chills down their spines, as the battles paused in the presence of this overwhelming threat.